Hello friends, welcome to the Soccer. My name is Delali Frank and this is News Daily where I serve you with all the major trending news in the last few hours. In today's edition, we're going to talk about the African Cup of Nations. We're going to review the round of 16 of the African Cup of Nations. The boys have been separated from the men. We are in the business and this is where we do the pass-through. No matter how good you've been in the group stages, it doesn't matter. You have to win this knockout game and qualify to the quarterfinals. As usual, if it's your first time, hit on the subscription button and let's build this community together. Without wasting much time, let's get straight into today's news. And then Cape Verde against Mauritania. Cape Verde was in the Black Stars group, played 2-2 against Egypt and then beat Mozambique so well in a game that they dominated Mozambique. I think Cape Verde topped the group, first country to qualify out of the group. To officially qualify out of the group was Cape Verde. In a group that had the Black Stars and Egypt, for them to top that particular group with two solid victories tells you that they were top. They were top. They beat the Black Stars in the opening game and drew with Egypt and beat Mozambique as well. That was the kind of football they played. They were very good in this competition, like very confident, no scared of any opponent they play against, and they are playing against Mauritania. They are so lucky to get Mauritania because Mauritania themselves got just a single win, and I think history is basically on the side of Cape Verde. For the kind of football they played against the Black Stars, if you look at it and you look at Mauritania, who got only a victory in their first game, after winning their first game, went straight to sleep and they didn't get consistent results after that. Cape Verde showed a lot of character in their group. Even their game against Egypt, when a lot of people thought that they were just going to fail to their weak side and lose against Egypt, they showed up, played with Egypt and played 2-2 to the end of the game. Tells you their character and the kind of football they are played. History and the path is so good for Cape Verde that Mauritania is a side that they should be able to beat. So I'm going for my Cape Verde victory because Mauritania, as much as they may come as a stronger side, there's no way they can match Cape Verde. Senegal, Ivory Coast. Ivory Coast themselves have to wait for 3 solid football matches to be able to qualify, only to meet Senegal, one of the teams in this tournament that from the onset have been favorites. They play like a club side, very good on the ball, dominate game. The fact that Chelsea's striker is pretty much on the bench and doesn't even get the chance to play tells you what it means and the kind of football that Senegal plays. Sadio Mane is not even in top form in this competition yet, but guy, Senegal is playing some good football. Consistency is really paying off, and they look like a team that may go ahead and defend their title, but they are playing against the host country. Ivory Coast were not good. They won their first game, lost to Nigeria, and lost their last game too as well to Equatorial Guinea. If you watch this, in the football that both teams are playing in this competition, you would expect Senegal to just walk past them, give them 6-5 and go away. But this is host country. Ivory Coast don't have a coach now. Interestingly, in the middle of the competition, either the coach resigned or he got sacked. Ivory Coast in this tournament don't have a substantive coach. They were trying to get Verde now to help them, but the French national team said they are not going to accept that loan move. They wanted to have Verde now on loan for him to come and help them play this African Cup of Nations, but the French national team said they don't and they won't agree. So now they have to play with the assistant coach who is now in charge, and he has to prepare and play against Senegal. It's going to be an interesting game if you ask me. I'm looking forward to how it's going to pan out, but the host will always have the country behind them, and they would fight till the end. These are games that can surprise everybody. Remember Nigeria in the last AFCON won all their group games. They were very good, scored everybody, went into the round of 16 and lost painfully and got knocked out. I don't expect Senegal to do that because of the kind of players they have on their pitch. But yeah, this is going to be a tough game. And Everybody will call for Senegal, obviously, but give a room for surprises in this game. The host can maybe find their feet and fight to the end. This is AFCON for you. Everything can happen. So I'm going to give my predictions again, and then we'll see. When the game ends, we'll come back and come and review. Nigeria, Cameroon, I expect Nigeria to go through, but slight room for surprises. But I expect Nigeria to go through. But if Nigeria fails to qualify, I'll be the happiest man on earth. Angola, Namibia, I think Angola should be able to go through. Cape Verde, Mauritania, Cape Verde should go through. South Africa, Morocco. Morocco's obviously, no, not South Africa. Morocco, obviously. The way my mouth is saying South Africa. Some surprise can happen, no, but the possibility that there will be a surprise is very low. Senegal, Mali, Burkina Faso, a tough game, but I expect Mali to go through. Senegal, Ivory Coast. This is a game that I'm going to say give room for surprises, but I expect Senegal to go through. Senegal 80%, Ivory Coast 20%. No, Senegal 70%, Ivory Coast 30%. But be ready for surprises. Egypt, DR Congo, Egypt should go through because of their tournament team. They have that character to play. Equatorial Guinea versus Guinea. Equatorial Guinea should go through. This is my review and my predictions. Let me know what you also think in the comment section. As usual, my name is Dalali Frank. Until we meet again, bye bye for now.